Hi there, I'm Corrine. Welcome to my channel. How are you? I'm doing excellent. We are doing 5 ways to make a Pisces, or 5 ways to win the Pisces heart. Something phrased along that way. It's actually 5 ways to win the heart of a Pisces, but whatever. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so way number one. The first thing you could do is be unique. Pisces love people that are different. They love a person that marches to the beat of their own drum. Like you, if you dress a little different, have your own style. Don't be a copycat. That's like their pet peeve. They can't stand people that are copycats, even when it's like a television show and then someone else starts another show that's really similar it's like they just have no patience for that at all for some reason. So just be unique. And if you feel like oh, I'm just so different, they're not going to like me, no, let your freak shine. Pisces is totally into that. It's a good way to actually win their heart, is just to be totally different um, than everybody around you. It just kind of makes you stick out, and they feel like, whoa, wait, what's that? I want to get that person over there. So then they move in a little bit more. So, okay. So that's way number one. Way number two is be romantic. They're very sensitive and very loving and very romantic. And they want someone, whether they're male or female, leave them flowers, leave them candies, love notes, like petals leading around the house. But do things where their friends can see it at work and stuff too, if they have a job, or where they'll have other people see it. That'll win you extra points for sure, because everyone will say, oh, how romantic, and then they'll be like, oh, and then you'll win points for that one, definitely. So but whether they're out with other people or not, when they see it, you're definitely going to get points for being romantic. And just leaving, like I said, little texts, little love notes, little just things around the house or wherever for them. So um, let's see. Number three, this is really important. This could actually be number one, to be honest, is be compassionate. Pisces wants someone who's going to be nice to everybody. That means the server at the restaurant, the homeless person on the street, the dog, the cat climbing on the couch behind me, whoever it is. They're expecting you to be kind to them. They expect you to take that extra second and talk to the children, and maybe volunteer to do things to help children or youth, or things like that. They want to see that you're a compassionate person and that you care about the people of the world and of the society. And whether, like I said, animals, flowers, you're not going to just go and trample a beautiful garden just because. That kind of, I mean, most people aren't, but they definitely aren't going to handle it well. If you did, the Pisces would probably handle it the worst of all the signs. So just be compassionate. Those are Pisces. A lot of them are people that are going off on missions and doing different things around the world to kind of help out others, and they just are really good people that way. Okay, so way number four is be playful. Pisces love playful and goofy and weird, and you can just be as silly as you want completely. And sometimes they'll even make others embarrassed or whatever at their expense, because it's funny to Pisces. And they're just gonna, like, they don't want to hurt you necessarily too bad, but they might go a little too far sometimes just because they think it's hilarious. And that's where they're different from Sagittarius. Like Sagittarius, I think, is like the funniest sign of the zodiac, or the goofiest, but they're goofy in more of a kind of a dignified, quick, little quirky way, and then they're back to their normal. Like they'll say something funny or do something funny, and then they regain their demeanor. Whereas Pisces is the type where you could be walking through the store with them or something, and they're like, oh, they just start dragging their foot and acting all dramatic, and you're like, what are you doing? And they're acting like they have some kind of, like they can't walk with that leg, or just whatever, just stuff to embarrass you and be silly. And they want you to be able to laugh right around along with that, or be just that person that does that. And that's totally a Pisces for you. So if you don't like that kind of thing, that won't work. They don't have any shame as far as just being goofy, or actually even as in like let's say you're a woman and you're Pisces, and you always have your makeup on, and today you don't have your makeup on, and you look really sloppy, and your hair's a mess, and someone takes a picture of you doing something silly. I'm sorry, I keep saying Sag now that I talked about Sag for a second. Pisces is going to post that picture on Facebook or something of them looking really just like disheveled and silly and crazy, where most people would not want that seen at all. They're going to post it for the world to see and be like, whatever, it's funny to me. So they expect someone to be that way with them. Okay, and number 5, be someone they can trust. Like I said before, they're very sensitive and they're very trusting, and so they have a tendency to trust too easily, and they get their feelings hurt a lot, and they just want someone that's going to be like steady through the time, where you say, oh, let's do this or that, and then you follow through and you do it, and you're where you say you're going to be, and you're just continually interested in spending more time with them, and you're not hard to get. Like they don't want you to chase them completely and be like clingy and stuck to them, and but they want you to, if you say, let's do this, and they agree and we make a plan, they want you to be consistent, and they want just to know you're not going to cheat on them or hurt them. And they get hurt a lot, it seems like, because they are too trusting. So they just want to make sure that they're going to find someone who like has their best interests in mind and doesn't want to crush their spirit in any kind of way, which is great. And yeah, like that's actually the 5th point. I don't have another point, but I was just thinking like, Pisces is the fish of the zodiac. And so with fish, like, okay, so just because Pisces, like they're really emotional, and just because like you don't see that sign of them, it really is there. They're under the water hiding, doing their thing. Like, I don't know. They have a lot of emotions you don't see. So be someone that they can totally trust, and that's not going to steamroll their emotions, and you will win the heart of a Pisces. Talk to you later. Bye.